Yo, what's going on? So basically, what I was doing on this video was glancing at myself under beautiful essence of Piru red lights. I was just glancing at some of the trucks that was on Pedigree website, because I'm still torn in between getting a used and a new truck. I would like used because I can pay it off quicker, try to get it paid off within 2 years or less, or no more than 3 years at the max. The reason why we're looking at Pedigree, because I'm still thinking about going. I'm going through RST, and I want to see what the used trucks was like. Now I didn't go through every website. Pretty sure there's places where I can get better trucks, better prices, so on and so forth. This is just a glance at what I was looking at. And it's not that long. So I kindly asked the folks, you don't have to give me places to buy and all this other stuff. This was just a basic glance at what Pedigree has to offer compared to the market has to offer. All right. So hopefully y'all enjoyed the video. I do apologize that it's in portrait mode. I wanted to try out the IGTV, so I threw it on IGTV. But anytime I record using dual record screen, it always records in portrait mode anyway. So that's why I'm putting this disclaimer on the front of the video to let y'all know. All I was doing was looking, or what even doing looking, was just glancing to get a basic idea of the used truck market. All right. See, my thing is like, okay, I can go over there and get a brand new truck, but by me going through RST to get a brand new truck, I'm gonna be tied to RST for 4 to 5 years, which at the same time is not a problem. But let's say I want to go and get my own authority, or I want to run my own a lease through Prime, or I want to go and do my own thing. I cannot, because that truck is tied to RST. And that's the reason why I'm looking to go outside to get my own truck. So that way, when I do get my employees over there, I can probably start working on my own authority. So that way there'll be more options for my employees. Hey, you can stay on at RST, get all the freight that you want, or if you can go buy your own truck and get on my authority over here and run Amazon Prime or whatever freight that I'm looking at, or dedicated contracts or whatever. Just, the options is what I'm really looking for. So that is the reason why I was looking at this Pedigree website. Now, I don't know what I was expecting from the used truck market. Basically, I was thinking, if you get a truck that's 200,000 miles, 2016, it'll be between 60 and 80,000. I was highly mistaken. On just this one site, I don't want to hear about Arrow, Lone Mountain, all that stuff. I'm just glancing at what Pedigree has to offer. Another thing with getting a prime used truck is that the standard of the truck is higher. And what I mean by that is, a lot of these trucks are probably from company drivers or lease prime drivers, which if they don't keep up the truck and get their PMs and everything, they get fined for that. So by that being in place, that means they're guaranteed to get the maintenance that they probably ain't even paying for. Or if they are paying for, they get a very, very good discount on it. Or it basically just come out their settlements, the way that it's set up. So I know if I do get one of these particular trucks, which I'm not looking to get, because you'll see in the video, the prices seem a little, I knew the prices was going to be high, but they higher than I expected. So if I was to go on the outside and get me a used truck, which would be great. I'm just looking for something to pay off in 2 years. And I know by going over to RST or whatever, I don't have to worry about the maintenance because it'll get taken out of the settlements. And for the people that got me on Life 360, you know I run heavy. It don't matter. I enjoy my job. I enjoy what I do. I love being out here. And I love to drive. So, you know, you'll look in one day, I'm over in Arizona. The next day I could be up in Michigan. Next day I could be down in Georgia. Next day I could be, you know, over in PA. Next 3 days, you look, I could be back in California somewhere moving. And I'm trying to look towards the future. And another thing that I was looking at is because, you know, with the basic fees of RST, which is, I don't know if it went up, but it was $350 for Chris or $300, one of those. Basically, it's a total of $6,700 and $710. It's always raining over here, dude. I don't know how y'all do it. $6,700 just for the regular fees. That's not including fuel and truck note. So if I can get my truck note down to where, you know, $2 grand or less a month, and I say that because, you know, hopefully I can double up on the payments, or just, you know, to give me, I want a quality truck. And I don't mean by quality company. I already got one of those right here. I want a quality truck. I want something that I can get 100,000 miles out. Like this particular truck that I have right now from Quality, I put 113,000 miles on it. It'll be a year in about 2 months. And I only had to do, I'm less than $1,000 of the base. Well, I take that back. The batteries and the tires. Tires cost me $500 for the drive, $750 for the steers. And I had to change 2 batteries, which was about $490 something. And I had to fix the hub seal and the one of the airlines probably cost me about $350. So you guys add that up, and technically that's minuscule because of the amount of money that I've made with this truck in a year. Well over 100,000. Well, that's gross. Please keep that in mind. It's not net, that's gross. So when you got expenses like that, but you're making money like this, you don't mind putting money into the truck, you know? Now, for all my full maintenance lease folks, I get it. I wouldn't even have to worry about none of that if I had a full maintenance lease. That's definitely still something that I'm looking at and I'm looking towards, because if you think about it, let's say you go to Ryder or Penske or just go directly with a dealer and get a full maintenance lease and throw a team in there, you're straight. They can run that truck ragged. If it breaks down, hey, truck broke down. Don't worry, we'll have another truck in 24 hours. I think I was talking to who was it? Stiff Cliff told me, you know, if they can't get the truck up and running at 24 to 48 hours, they'll just get you a whole nother truck. And you just keep it moving. Now you're going to be paying for that truck, but if you got a team in that truck, there is absolutely no reason why you should have an issue with the payment. I do want to go check out another place. What is it called? Wabash or something like that. Definitely want to check them out, see how they work. But basically, I want the first truck that I buy, I want the ability to pay it off as quick as possible, so it's nothing but revenue. And every truck I get after that, I don't care if it got payments or not, because I have somebody in it paying them very, very well. Because I'm not in it to, I'm in it to make a profit, but the profit I make doesn't, I don't need the profit margin to be super high. So after I run for RST for a month or two, sit down and try to do the numbers, if I could pay a driver 60 cents, I pay a driver 60 cents on all loaded miles, keyword loaded. You know, if I could, you know, it might not be feasible, but I don't know, because I'm pretty sure a lot of people out there don't run like I run. And if you do run like I run, then if you're running like that, you're looking to do your own thing. I'm out here running with a purpose, so I don't mind doing, you know, 700 miles in a day easy. I ain't gonna say easy. I'm gonna say it's you know, I can do that. I have done that. Because I like what I do and I enjoy what I do. And so yeah. So that's basically, you know, I'm giving this whole rundown, but I'm just giving y'all my thinking behind it. Eventually, do I want to get my own authority? Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Even if I could work with some people to where I get my authority in about what, 2, 3, 4 years or less or more, I don't know, depending on the circumstances and situations. And then, you know, the person I'm working with, they get their own authority, and then we just start doing A-lease fleet. And then the person that we working with get their authority, and that authority will be for the over the road stuff. You know, so that way we have constant freight for people that want to be employees. And I just realized my truck leaks, and it leaked on my big toe. We can have constant freight for people that want to be employees, and we pay them really well where they don't have to worry about fuel and lease payments, and they go home because, you know, I want to make sure you get you home for Thanksgiving, Christmas. You know, we can get you around 4th of July instead of coming out on the 5th, come out on the 6th. I don't know. Now, what I'm saying, it might not make sense for people that's already doing it, because they like, watch when he get into it, the stuff that he's talking about might not be feasible. You're absolutely correct about that. But the only way I'm gonna know if I get out there and run it and I find out. I like to take other people's information. I really dislike how this camera's set. Hold on, because it's all up on the titty and everything. It's all up on the titty. Hold on. Is that a little better? Is that a little better? I'm gonna bring it down about right there. Pretty sure it's probably gonna fall and drop. But I need to get into it and see what I can actually do, and you know, see if we can make it happen. You know, so if I get a few people like that that I can work with, we can all, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'll be like, hey, Matty Ice, this is what we gonna do, man. We gonna go in, we're gonna get our own authority, all right? And we gonna put this authority, and then we can run, you know, direct freight or whatever. And Matty Ice be like, all right, we go in it together, you know, get the paperwork and everything taken care of, and then I can offer, you know, you get 80% with a truck, 85%, 90%. I don't know. I can follow Jeffrey Light's business plan because it seems to work for him. I don't know if it's necessarily going to work for me, but option is there, and that's what I want to do, is have options. You know, so for the people that don't want to, that feel some type of way about running Prime Freight, you don't have to run Prime Freight. You know, you got your own truck and trailer, come over here. I give you 90% of the load, you know, and you pay me $200 to run under my authority. I take that back, I give you 90%, but we gonna do factory. You know, just random stuff like that. Random stuff like that. And maybe we can make some things happen in the next 3 years. You know, if Pound Gang like, hey man, I need to make a couple bucks. Hey, don't worry about it, man. You want to run Prime Freight or you want to run your own thing? I want to run my own thing. Well, then come on. You got your truck and trailer? Don't even worry about it. I'll give you a truck and trailer. But that's only for Pound Gang. Pound Game and the wifey. You know what I'm saying? But, yeah, I mean, that's just some of the ways I'm looking to expand. I mean, if you got a guaranteed revenue from running Prime's A-lease fleet, and guaranteed revenue from running RST, why not, right? You know, see if we get that thing popping. But at the same time, I'm saying all this stuff, but I don't even know if I'm qualified. I got the experience, you know what I'm saying, but I might not be able to get on with RST. So it might all just be wishful thinking, who knows? But when you're driving like this in the rain, you need to be focused, and you need to be thinking about different ways to make money. You know, different ways to make money. If everything work out, then boom, I have, you know, I have 30 employees over at RST. I have, you know, 15 people on my own authority, you know, or either or. You know, just, it is what it is. It is what it is. Now, I know some people don't agree with running Prime Freight, but I've been out here. I've been out here. You know, some people like, you're not gonna get that $3, $4 rate. A lot of times when you get that $3, $4 rate off the board, you're not getting that $3, $4 rate. You're getting between 74 and 85% of that $3 and $4 freight. You know. But when I had the ability to call it and get a load when I want to load and run as many loads as I want, unlimited loads, that's not at a set, okay, you're only going to get, okay, you're only going to get $1.02 a mile or something like that. Well, I can run freight that might be $1.50, or I can run freight that might be $2.50, $2.75, you know, and don't have to worry about the fees and hassle of dealing with a trailer. You know, that stuff just to me, it makes financial sense right now. Everything is steps, and I'm just taking a long way to get to it. I know at any time that I want to start my authority, I can always just go over to Jeffrey Likes page and get all the paperwork and everything I need to start my own authority. But not even paperwork, get the knowledge that I need to start my own authority for the load and do it correctly. So, you know, that's just something to think about when you're out here riding. Yeah, it's great to be entertained by whatever's on your mobile device or tablet at the time, but sometimes you want to think of the future. And a lot of people, you know, some people are want to advance, and I don't know how this whole video coming about. I just supposed to tell y'all, hey, leave me alone. I'm just looking at some of these prices on trucks, and I'm going to a whole, you know, the future. I'm going into my sinister. Let me motivate you a little bit, right? It's not even motivate. It's just, hey, this is some of the options that I have that I'm looking at that you can look at as well. That's all it is. Other than that, let's go ahead and get to the video because I can keep talking forever and a day. And a day. It's TRB, baby. Under the glow of that beautiful red light. Look at me. Look at me. Look at me. Yeah. Yo, what's going on? So, you know, I'm looking to go to RST. So, I'm still contemplating on new truck or used truck. So, I decided to come over here to Pedigree. All right. There's that information right there. Make sure I'm on the home page. So, what I was looking for is to see how much their used trucks are going for. All right. I know that their truck is held to the highest standards because of where they come from. And so let's take a look. So I was looking at this 2017, right? 128,000. You can get a brand new truck for 128,000. I was like, wait, you know, I'm expecting to see ranges from 50 to 70,000, maybe even 80,000. But 128 for a 2017, you can get a brand spanking new Freightliner. So I was like, well, you know what? The miles must be low on it. So let's take a look. And I'm looking and I'm looking and I'm like, boom, that thing got 199,000 miles on it. For 123,000, I don't know. To me, I don't think that's a good deal. Well, you can get your 2018 or 2019. Now, you might not have all the fancy whoop-de-whoop-de-wops in it. This one is 94,000 for a 2016. You know, again, it's like at least it's about $20,000 to $40,000 cheaper. Technically, see, I don't know if that's a good deal or not. So let's click on this one. So I haven't looked at the rest. So that's a pretty color and a nice looking truck. And this thing has 292,000 miles on it. You know, first of all, whoever got the camera taking these pictures of these, they need to understand you can move the flash over or down a little bit. So, you know, I understand we want to see what we want to see, but come on, man. But 94,000? I don't know about that. Wait, this one is how much? 94,000. So both of these are 2016s. This one is 97. This one is 94. Now I wonder what's the difference, because they both look the same to me as far as the outside. Okay, let's see how many miles this one has on it. $196,000. So what is that, like 100,000 miles less? Let's go back. Let's go to the 94. $273,000 miles, and there's only a $2,000 difference. 4, 5, 6, 7. So there's like a $3,100 difference for 100,000 extra miles. You know, I'm like, eesh, that right there is sheesh. 282,000 miles. So these trucks are basically, it's 2 years old. So, you know, it's about 110,000. You drive about 110 to 130,000 miles a year as a solo driver. So that's one of the things you can look at. Is like, you can look at the mileage and be like, okay, this was a solo truck. Whoever this was getting 8 miles to the gallon the last they ran it, but I don't know if that was the last estimate on the bobtail side. But 94,000. You know, so let's keep going. There go what Trucker Brown would call a dirty red. Oh, wait a minute now. So with the 1 year difference, there's almost a $20,000 difference. Okay, you know what? Let's look at the miles though. Let's look at the miles. $344,000 miles on it. Sheesh. Sheesh. Man. I don't know. All right, let's check this 2015. Yada, yada, yada. Where the miles at? He didn't even get the miles in this one. Why would you do that? I'm saying that cameraman sucks. Alright. 94,000. So the 2016s are going for 94,000. The 2017s is going for 120,000 plus. You can't spell pedigree without pride. Yeah, I don't know about that though. I don't know about these prices. Like, I knew their trucks would be high, but let's check a Freightliner dealership. Y'all hold on. Let's go Arizona. That's what I mean. Phoenix, Arizona. Alright, let's see. Okay, Freightliner of Arizona. Let's go Chandler, I guess. Let's go website. Okay, let's see if we can get. Let's go new and used. I didn't think we would get any pricing. New truck sales. Freightliner trucks. Okay, let's go. Oh, I clicked on 2017. Let's go with new. Yada, yada, yada. Some of the stuff you can pick on it. Yeah, I didn't think we would get a pricing on, you know, they want you to call in or whatever. But man, is that not expensive? That's expensive, ain't it? For, anyway, I just wanted to put that out there. Let's check one more time. Okay, let's go with 2018. Freightliner Cascadia. Pricing. Boom. Let's try you. Next truck online. 154,000. 152,000. So you're getting about 30,000 off. No, these are 2019 though. This is a 2019. 135,000. Coming soon. Can we? We can't get no pictures of it because it's coming. Ooh, nah, that's a stock photo. That's not the real deal. Yeah, that's not the real deal. Get immediate finances for simple and secure financing. Click here. So they look like they're going between 135,000 up to 154,000. Now, why is this 154,000? I mean, is it fully loaded? Let's go check the photos. Bang. Okay, got the aero kit on it. Doesn't have the table. I want a table. Okay, engine, brake, suspension, axle, general specs. That day cab is 109,000 in Rhode Island. All right, okay. 133,000. 132. They want 155 for 2018. You can get a brand new 2019 for 132. You know what it seemed like this place up in Kansas? They're trying to make all kinds of profit. Wichita, Kansas. All the rest of these are call for price. So that whatever place this is in Florida got them going, seem to have them going for the low or lower, but that's literally like $10,000. That's less than $10,000 more for a brand new 2019 with less miles. Well, now we know. Like, subscribe, share, baby. Yeah.